Hi and welcome to SCW here on YouTube.com for Impact Wrestling vs New Japan Pro Wrestling Multiverse United Only the Strong Survive, taking place on Thursday the 30th of March, which will be in Los Angeles at the Globe Theatre. Of course, we've got many matches to discuss. The card has been subject to change, unfortunately. Injuries have harmed this show a little bit. We were supposed to get Josh Alexander against Kushida. Of course, that's no longer happening after Josh Alexander tore a tricep. Of course, that means he's had to vacate the Impact World Championship as well. A replacement match has been announced. A bit of breaking news, actually, as recording these predictions. Lio Rush will now be taking on Kushida instead. Of course, we've lost Mickie James as well. She's no longer going to be in the Women's Fatal 4-Way match. Masha Slamovich is going to take her spot. And of course, Will Ospreay has picked up an injury as well. He's no longer going to be facing Speedball Mike Bailey. Was really looking forward to the match, was really excited for it. Shame it's not happening, but Hiroshi Tanahashi will be taking his spot, and I've got to say, that is going to be a phenomenal match. A match I'm really looking forward to talking about, and will be the main event match of this stream for me. But first off, let's talk about that Women's Fatal 4-Way match. Masha Slamovich versus Deonna Purrazzo versus Gisele Shaw versus Miya Yamashita. I hope I've said that correctly. Basically, this 4-way is going to lead to one of these ladies going for the Knockouts Championship come Rebellion. So with Mickie James' injury that we learned about at Sacrifice, the winner of this match will be added to Rebellion along with Jordynne Grace. If Mickie James is good to go, it becomes a 3-way. If not, it is the winner of this match against Jordynne Grace for the vacant Knockouts Championship. Now, on process of elimination, I obviously never usually bet against Deonna Purrazzo. On this day, I'm going to. This is Impact business, so we can rule New Japan out of this as well. Stardom, whatever you want. Gisele Shaw as well, up and coming, but not on this one for me, thank you. Masha Slamovich is someone that's also been feuding with Mickie James. It makes sense if we're going to have a 3-way to have Slamovich, Grace, and Mickie James. So for that reason, I'm going for Masha Slamovich to pick up the victory. We've got an X Division Scramble match for the X Division title. Trey Miguel defending against Frankie Kazarian, Rich Swann, Kevin Knight, Clark Connors, and Rocky Romero. A good mix of Impact and New Japan here. Really looking forward to this one. Once again, I think Clark Connors has been impressive. A breakout last year on the New Japan Strong side. Of course, Rocky Romero, always a favourite when it comes to these shows for a lot of people as well. Frankie Kazarian and Rich Swann were teammates just recently. And of course, now they'll be opponents. For me, looking at it though, I'm going to say Trey Miguel is going to retain. He does seem like to be one that would have the odds stacked against him, but I do think he is walking away still X Division champion, although he may build a contender here for Rebellion through this show. Maybe he actually, let's say, escapes with that championship rather than successfully defends it. I'm really looking forward to the Impact World Tag Team Championship match, actually. We've got Bullet Club, Aussie Open, TMDK, and the Motor City Machine Guns. We've seen Bullet Club and TMDK rock the house down at Sacrifice. I am a massive fan of Aussie Open. From what I've seen of them so far, whether it's New Japan, whether it's AEW, whether it's Ring of Honor, I have loved every moment. I think these two in the ring in this match is going to be incredible. They have had some brief appearances in Impact in the past as well, actually, now I come to think about it. And Motor City Machine Guns, I mean, come on, it is the Motor City Machine Guns. I needn't say more. This could actually steal the show, this man. I'm going to go for Bullet Club to retain just because they've not been champions for very long. But like I say, goodness, the match potentials we could get here building into Rebellion, even to the future. Do this match over for me, I don't care. I want to see this one go down. I'm really excited for this one. Next will be the breaking news then. Kushida taking on Lio Rush instead of Josh Alexander. Lio Rush is a very credible competitor in ring. Going to be a fantastic match. Both, of course, have been in WWE famously before as well. But to give you a prediction, Kushida is the one that's going to be going for the Impact World Championship at Rebellion. Therefore, I see him picking up the victory here. What I think will be probably a standout match on this show. Two very good performers, and looking forward to seeing him mix it up in Multiverse United. We've got an 8-man tag team match mixing the rosters here. We've got Fred Rossier, we've got Alex Coughlin, we've got Callihan, and we've got PCO taking on Eddie Edwards, Joe Hendry, Tom Lawler, and JR Kratos. To be fair, not much to say about this in any forms of build or anything like that. It's basically which team do I think is going to pick up the W. Well, for me, I believe in Joe Hendry, so for that reason, I'm going for the team of Hendry, Edwards, Lawler, and Kratos. There's not really much that you can add of value to this. It's pick your favourite. Moving onwards, we're going to talk about Moose and Jeff Cobb. I'm a massive Jeff Cobb fan. Really looking forward to this match. Two guys here that are really great for their brand. I mean, Musa's Mr. Impact Wrestling has been dedicated to the brand for many, many years now. Two big guys as well. This feels like a natural fit of a dream match when you consider Impact versus New Japan. Could go either way, but purely because I'm a Jeff Cobb mark, really big fan from his Lucha Underground days, I'm going to go for Jeff Cobb to pick up the victory. Especially as I've picked quite a number of Impact wrestlers to pick up wins so far, we need to balance it out with some New Japan victories as well. We've also got the New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong Openweight title. Kenta will be in the house defending against Minoru Suzuki. I can't wait for that entrance theme and the sing-along. It's going to be amazing. Grandpa is in the house, Murder Grandpa, and I can tell you what, I do feel sorry for Kenta, who's probably going to receive quite a few blows in this match, but I do expect Kenta to come through the other side and retain the Strong Openweight title. I don't see a title change here. I should mention as well, before I talk about the main event match that I want to talk about, there is actually a countdown to Multiverse United. We've got Yuya Uemura against Gabriel Kidd. For me, I'm going for Uemura to pick up the victory on this one. He's doing some great stuff when he's been appearing in Japan. He's definitely had some good moments in Impact as well. I expect he'll have another victory added to his belt here on this show. Last but not least then, let's talk about Hiroshi Tanahashi taking on Speedball Mike Bailey. Tanahashi coming back, of course, representing New Japan Pro Wrestling, but for those long-term Impact viewers will remember the TNA days of Tanahashi in the Impact Zone, having matches along the likes of AJ Styles and more. It's great to see him involved here. I think this is going to be another one of those matches that could steal the show. Speedball Mike Bailey has not had a bad performance in my opinion. I enjoy every match he's involved with. This feels like it could be somewhat of a dream match when it comes to Impact versus New Japan Pro Wrestling. As much as a fan I am of Speedball Mike Bailey, I just do not see him picking up the win here. Tanahashi is the legend. He's the one that has done it all when it comes to New Japan Pro Wrestling and experiencing, you know, big time matches around the world. He's got that experience factor, and I think it's going to shine through Tanahashi to pick up the win here at Multiverse United. But that's my predictions there for Multiverse United. Let me know your predictions now in the comments below. If you're interested in Ring of Honor, Supercard of Honor, those predictions are on the channel for you right now, along with the podcast and live streams for NXT Stand and Deliver, along with WrestleMania 39. Those predictions are available for you now. Coming up will be still more WrestleMania videos between now and WrestleMania 39, so keep an eye on the channel. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to SCW. Thank you for watching, and enjoy Multiverse United.